Should be good. No. It's working. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's working. The
We are.
future is the future is now. I am pleased to report that Mountain Blade did actually close, if you can believe it. No, not Steam. My PC is still chugging along. Part of it's because I'm streaming to both.
YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah. Does everything feel bigger? When people are looking at my screen, does this feel bigger? I feel like I did something today accidentally that made like my background bigger. I can't tell what it is. We're gonna be doing this until about 11:30, by the way.
Background? I don't know.
You can't tell now. I'll SWTOR's up, but yeah, like it feels a little bit bigger. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. What in the pink? What?
That doesn't look like Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Chat, we're deep in the pink. We're deep in the pink, chat. I know what I did. This has happened before. I think we just gotta wait it out. Chat, please send help.
The computer doesn't like you today.
Nope. Can task manager close Star Wars: The Old Republic? I couldn't defeat Mountain Blade. Dude, did you? There was a long time ago I sent in the reaction chat. It was the I forget the guy's name. It was like Odd One something. But he made like a whole like animation about Task Manager versus like Adobe, and like it killed me because it's like that's the one thing consistently that just like it's a computer eating monster. Anything that's Adobe.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay. I'll have to show you. I'll look it up when we're done.
Okay.
It's not even like registering in Task Manager. Star Zero Click. Oh, here we go.
Come on, let's go. Come on, work for him.
Hmm.
And you know what it's gonna do to you. What? Dang it.
I didn't do it. Not this time. Not this time.
That's why I was laughing.
Clankers. Clankers must have gone on my PC. I need to do
There
another
was one more
Battlefield.
meme in that chat that dealt with clankers. It was right after the other one.
Got you. We'll have to look at it next time. What's the kick story, by the way?
Kick story?
KIX. Clone Trooper kicks. What
Oh,
happens
Kicks?
to him?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he I think he got cryogenically like he got stuck in cryogenics and he basically got rescued by some pirates in the New Republic era.
Okay. When did he fall asleep? Like when did he get froze? Was it before or after Order 66?
Let me take a look. Oh, it was definitely before Order 66.
Okay, so he never executed the Jedi. He's just pure clone
No.
dropped into the New Republic era. That's epic.
Yeah.
Was he a hero in the New Republic era or was he an anti-hero?
Um, 1 second. I'm pretty sure he was just a pirate.
No, that's weird to me. A medic becoming a pirate.
Oh, he was captured near the end of the Clone Wars and put in a stasis pod by the Separatists.
Oh, I do remember this now. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And then
Reminds me of what they did to Fives.
yeah, or an Echo.
Oh, Echo. Or
Okay.
Fives.
Terrace is our home. We aren't sharing it with any pirates. I understand your...
I don't like pirates here. Not be welcome. Alright, who are we helping today? Hack and Burge! His name sounds like a cuss word, so I want to talk to this guy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, there you are. You've definitely been to the bar, Uplet. dude's driving. If they're going to
Gonna
the
help
bar.
We
Talking
have
to
the
Hack
chance
and
to be part
Burge.
of one of the great mysteries of the Republic's past. We have irrefutable proof that Revan once sheltered here, soon after returning to the Republic from the
Look
Sith.
at that, Revan.
There are many tales of how Revan rescued Bastila Shan and changed galactic history, but there were smaller lives touched as well.
Out of my way. Where am I? Why am I telling you to get out of my way? Where am I going? It's a storage crate. Number 2.
Be direct. Tell me what it is you want.
I am Hackenberg, historian from the Galactic Library on Coruscant. I am undertaking one of the most important historical research projects of our lifetime. 300 years ago, the outcasts of Taris lived deep below the city, where the rock ghoul plague originated. Revan's journals record bringing them a cure for the plague and leading them to the secure colony called the Promised Land. Yet we don't know if they survived.
Who cares?
Are you asking me to look for a lost colony from 300 years ago?
Or any sign of what became of them. My assistant is coordinating excavations. Anything you find, bring to him. Perhaps these promised ones left some record, something to talk to us across the ages.
Now, this did happen. So, let's see if
That's
we can
right.
find him. Next time, like, it sounds like effing bitch. Is what his name sounds like. Next time something bad happens, go Hack and Burge! Oh, let's get this heroic mission. Get this guy too. No, we usually don't do 2 in 1, but I want some heroic loot. You... Alright. Alright.
Kapatonga, chisa bicha wonka ki atocha. Esupuda no pajunki, faguta ji uta vukise.
Oh, that's not good.
Bafupa gi wanta humpa, muli rabamba hula.
And something went wrong? It's not a stupid idea.
Pa moja chapukala, chanu sa usabe mota. Sayatupe, nu avachikuna,
God bless them for taking the risk. Don't worry, I will.
I'll do all that I can.
Ukili, baklunki na atapumpa, pushuda. Chidonka, lishlika changa, pumpa kombokni.
That's such a big pause in between sentences.
Based. People talk too fast nowadays. Ugh, as my eyes are like spazzing out.
Where to first?
That's a good question, mi capitan. North. The transport station. What that purpose? I need to fight anything out here, really. Oh, alright. I guess we'll do this first. Thing. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Stop. Before we do anything else, take quick travel and go all the way back to the very start.
Oh no.
We have to talk to that governor again. He's always all the way back there. We also have to drop something off out there. Like I have a quest that like there's a little box over here I gotta bring stuff to.
You said we gotta go all the way back. The
Yep.
Oasis?
Yep. Alaris.
Oh, Aris, my bad.
The whole L there. Whole L there, my dude. Took a big fat L
Doc, how's Jesse?
on that pronunciation. 2 ways. Alright. Getting off here.
Report your ailments.
We gotta talk to this
You are fit
governess.
for duty. Return to your post.
I can tell this world's falling apart. I can tell you exactly why. But I won't because of TOS.
The Oasis.
Which terms of service, basically. Terms of service.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
I feel like we were here last time.
We have been here before. This is one of the missions. This is like the planet story. Like this continues over the whole planet, and we forgot to come back. So it's like
No.
we should have like kept coming back here throughout. Why'd you go into the basement? You did this last time.
There's stuff down there.
This is the most autistic thing I've ever heard in my life. Why'd you go down there? There's stuff. What's going on?
I don't care what your plan is. We're
In
not
a good
sticking
way.
around to get eaten alive. Me and my crew are leaving. Period.
If you want to abandon the
Compliment.
work you agreed to do for the Republic, I can't stop you. But you aren't leaving. A 6-month quarantine requirement has been put into effect. Anyone trying to leave without prior authorization is subject. You can sit in a medical bay and go broke, or you can help us accomplish something unprecedented. It's your choice.
Don't give up on the cause,
Overcome
man.
your fears. Help us save this world for the future.
This is insane. We're construction workers. We didn't sign up for this.
I know you're going to make the right
You
decision
don't have to
here.
do our part.
Come back when you do.
She's not wrong about the quarantine. You know, it does work in her
Mhm.
favor, but that's the job of a governor. Is learn a
Unfortunately,
way
not
to
everyone
honestly,
flourishes in the face
you
of
know, this is
adversity.
not dishonest. She didn't
Scouting parties
rewrite
are
the rules,
already
but she found an
reporting
honest
low
rule
populations. Most of
that
our
should have
work
been
crews
followed
are gearing
anyways,
up.
and it happens to
We're
work out.
finally gonna get this project moving.
We should go out.
If things
Congratulations.
are back on track, does that mean...
Oh my goodness, he went for it. He went
Social
for it.
engagements aren't in the cards for the time being, but it's kind of you to ask. My ancestors called Terrace home once.
Yeah, look at that.
Thanks to you, millions of people
55-year-old
call it home
Twilight.
again someday. Stay safe
Twilight.
and stay in touch.
I'm having that.
Oh, that's it. She doesn't have anything more for us. But... yeah, she will eventually. I don't know. Alright, follow me. Now we gotta go to these speeder stations. Fraternization! I gotta turn you in right now. No. Maybe. I don't know. I do have guns on this thing, I think. No, I don't, actually.
Wait, we have guns in these things?
No. Like, if you
Oh.
do, they're just aesthetic. I wish you did. The only thing that's apparently retrofitted for combat in these games is, thinking.
Be safe out there.
Which one did you go to?
The purple.
Oh, yeah, that's where I went to. Is those lifters. It's the forklifts. The only thing certified for combat is the forklifts.
Forklifts running over all the people.
Yep.
I'll never forget that.
Highlighted like the whole, like, it'll probably, by the time we get to the entire end of the series, that'll be one of the highlights.
Yeah. And just running around with all that cargo and stuff.
That was peak. Doesn't get better from there.
No. Because all the ladies were running over to make sure we had our forklift license.
Yep.
Alright, here we
This
are.
is the right place. No, it's not. Why did it tell us to come here? It was tripping.
Yeah.
Greetings.
It was tripping
You are cleared
balls.
for the following travelers.
Let's try green now. Go to green.
Be safe out there.
Wait, what?
Go with the green one. It's the
Green one? Okay.
topper one.
Nope. I'm gonna grab a water bottle real
More
quick.
toppy. More topical. Sounds good.
having a break. I'm still traveling.
Yep. It's a long way.
Why do all the monsters just let us bypass them?
We're going just a little bit too fast, you know? Just a little bit too fast. I ain't got the time of day for that. If you're over here. I'm jumping. Jumping up and down.
I'm
Whoop, jumping up and down. Whoop, whoop. Alright. Go the purple first, I guess. Around
Hopefully
this
we
thing.
can all meet up this week. Excited to see Jacob again.
Same. Glad to see you again. It's been too long.
We were, it was this Thursday.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Hey, it's been too long. It's still been too long. I'm tripping. I'm going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. It's past my bedtime, guys. It's past my bedtime.
Here we are.
Just don't like the war thunder state of mind. Die, scum! Oh, this guy dropped a purple thingy. Emperor's Casino chip?
What?
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 What are casino chips doing down here?
An emperor, the emperor specifically, it belongs to him. Why the emperor leave a casino chip down here? I'm assuming he owns the casino, is what it means by that, but I think it's more amusing to think of it in terms of bro, just like the emperor was here.
The emperor was here. Is that one of those things you can give your companion?
Apparently it's a form of currency. So he probably does own it. You gotta touch this rock.
Oh, we can talk to a rock.
Talk to the rock. Wait, what? We did it separately. Hold on. We're tripping. Exit out. Exit out.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
We are saved. An Upworlder has restored to us the work of my grandfather.
I'm sorry?
At last, we have a place.
Oh, these
to
are records.
escape
Okay,
this
it's not live
oppressive city and
broadcast.
the laws that keep us beneath it. A place where we can breathe.
So what, like Revan moved them underground knowing that Taros was about to explode, but like a cult developed? Don't the sense I'm getting here? Is feel like that's what I'm picking up? They'd be putting down, you know?
I don't know much about Revan.
I don't either, because I haven't played KOTOR. I wish I had. I know that you come here in the in KOTOR, and you're here when it gets bombed to oblivion and becomes this. I think it's a functional.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a full real city and everything. City planet. And like a kind of like a Outer Rim Coruscant almost. It just gets obliterated by the Sith Empire.
Oh, this is Taurus.
Yes. Look, guys,
Okay,
those guys are from the first KOTOR. Gotcha. We have a new person in chat. Hello, Judge Budge 43. Thank you for being here. It's great to have you. Welcome to the stream, man. That's by yourself. How are you today? This poor Rackle. I don't know what they're doing, man. They ain't got nothing. Revan gives them the cure for the Rackle Plague, and they begin their journey to the Promised Land. Okay. The people we're going to save. Were there Rackle before the bombardment?
I have no idea.
I'm not gonna check yet. I know you
Oh,
gotta know.
that's you know.
Come on now. So let's go to the right first. And do the story second.
Oh, exactly where I was going.
Yep. Leave the best for last.
Back to more rocks. Oh.
He's got a gun! He's resisting! Hit him with a rock! I don't know where that came from. He was trying to do a thing and I had to spin kick him to stop him.
This will be no secret to anyone listening, but Terrace has been attacked. The upper and lower city were destroyed. We have found the Promised Land, but have nowhere to return to. If only we had arrived sooner. The Promised Land is the original Terrace colony site. It was sheltered from the direct bombardment, but the quakes have destroyed every building and generator left. We must start again from scratch, but at least we have survived. The wreck ghouls are still feeding on the dead, but when the meat is gone, they will begin to hunt.
Which I said the Rackle did exist before. But these guys are being let, like they lived in the slums, so like the Undercity. Like Coruscant has an Undercity. And they were being led to the original colony site. It was the Promised Land, like you just said. And so they had to go into survival mode there. Things got so destroyed. It's a really sad story. Before we go any further, all right, we have to go back this way, unfortunately, to get this bonus quest, I think. Or no. Yeah, this is the final stage of the bonus quest, so we'll take care of that first. A very sad story. So they just, like, the bombardment happens, and they're the only ones to make it out alive. That's me, you know? People... The vice of the people in the upper city came back to bite them, but not the people in the lower. They kind of got spared, at least for a little while. But, I know how this story ends. And I've played this quest before. Quite sad. Honestly, really sad that it took the Republic that long to come back, but I guess when you're fighting a war, a little bit hard, but still, it took them quite a while. I suppose no one knew where to look for these people. I think they have some sort of method of scanning, though, for life signs. I think that's canon. I'm looking for Bastilla. Bastilla. I feel like I never know how to say it. Bastilla, I think, is the correct one. We're going up this way. Bastilla Sean. This is really sad. So why was Bastilla Sean here? Was it she trying to cure the plague? How did Revan come up with the cure? Spoiler alert for anyone watching, for KOTOR. But I got to know. Now that I know part of it, I got to know all of it. At least this time. Sometimes I'm good. I'm really proud of it. Today, right, because I feel like you'd enjoy talking about it. Alright. Got you. So me, Revan doesn't know he's Revan. Okay, but they're trying. Yeah, she's like the hero of the former Sith War, the hyperspace wars. I guess that would be.
From this Jedi business. Spend the rest of our lives having fun.
Oh no, they started with Hero. You want to tell them? Tell them? Spoilers. Potential, depending on how you play it. What was I thinking? She was on the Endar Spire, which is that ship that got shot down. That's awesome. I love how much, like this, part of the reason SWTOR is so beloved by the Star Wars community is because it doesn't, like, it's not greedy. Like, it doesn't just want to tell its own story. It really wants to be a part of the world and to give honor and homage to everything else that's existed in the canon. So it doesn't mind sharing, like, with KOTOR. It wants to tell that story. You're big and angry and mean! Ugly too, and you're gonna die! I deserve it.
You know, as soon as they exploded, I saw your companion there. I'm like, what the heck just happened?
My companion became the bad guy. Alright, that's that. We head on back. Keep going now, we can go to the story part. Probably is what's next, or no, there's we can keep going on the Promised Land quest. I don't know what that had to do with anything, but it's a little bonus. Let's sell some extra XP and some credits. Keep the Rackle population down. Hero of the Jedi Civil War. She has an ability called Battle Meditation. I do remember that. Influence battles, turn the tide of battle. And if she isn't Grandmaster, she's like on track to be or something, right? Or that's Bastille Shan, the current one, is the Grandmaster. But Bastila is about another reference. I think they're related actually. My memory serves it correct. Steel maybe be like a child of Revan. And Bastila, I'm not sure. But yeah, so super powerful Jedi, very influential. If they want to, the dissidents from the Jedi Civil War want to have an impact on the galaxy, or the Sith essentially, have an impact on the galaxy, they you take her out. They see the opportunity, happens to be over terrorists, and they amazing that hate her so much they want to just destroy an entire planet. How about Sith being peak Sith? Kill everything. She was the one who took down Revan, which is why she's being hunted. Got it. Yeah, Revan gets amnesia, I remember that. He helps redeem him. Very interesting story, especially in terms of stuff like free will and, you know, how you can, what good exists in a person. It's a very deep story. That's what I love about KOTOR. Alright. To the top right. Actually, or just to the top. Took away his identity, yeah. And raised him to be something else, to be what they thought he could be originally. And it's interesting because on the one hand, like, he's still to face the same darkness. Like, even erases is always like a part of him. But the circumstances being different allowed him to approach it from a different way in which he didn't fall to it. I don't know if the Jedi did the wrong thing, honestly, there. They probably should have started with honesty from the beginning. I think it's a sadly overused trope of the Jedi, like hiding the truth from people as a means of sheltering them from it. The right approach would have been to like try to walk him through it, and do it the right way. Because that's the only way to overcome those things. But that's also part of the the Jedi's question: was this something? Did the Sith corrupt him and add something to him? And, like, if they just raised him separately with a whole starter from scratch, he'd never have that? Or was it something that was just a part of him that got corrupted? Was that darkness kind of always a part of him? Interesting dilemma.
We mourn
Something to talk about when we play KOTOR on the channel.
brought us out of the Undercity.
and into the promised land. We have sent scouts throughout Darius, and can find no other survivors. They cast us out, and bar their doors to us. But now, we bury our dead in the ashes of their skyscrapers. As Rukev told us, it is not an easy life. Our children will grow up in a world of spears and bows, not blasters and starships. It is
Again,
my burden
on the honest truth of
to
humanity is that it's a
preserve
bit of
memories.
both.
Once
That's kind of
we
where they
were
get to.
outcasts. Once we were the promised ones. Now we are Darius.
Like, what's going on with the whole promised one thing? They say Revan created that, and the first guy seemed pretty, like, down to earth and with it. Well adjusted. Did Revan refer to himself as that, as like their savior, or like what's going on, you know? Like, he's not inaccurate. I don't mind a good dramatic telling of things, but like, I don't know if like he would have had the time to build up that kind of ethos, being that special of a thing. I don't know. I mean, promised one, so I think just be like, yeah, I'm a Jedi and I want to help you. So we're moving you somewhere where you aren't like, gonna die of disease. Well, I suppose Jedi do often tell stuff in a dramatic way, which is honestly good. Like, part of the message of Star Wars is that myth is a good thing. Heroes, so on and so forth. Seeing the bigger picture, seeing how epic even an ordinary life can be, rather than just trying to separate those two. Make a world of the banal and profane exclusively. Gotcha. Okay, I guess I can see it. I just go crazy. My allergies. There's a holocron around here somewhere. Crazy. Or object here for. Right.
The Rackles are breeding. Back in the Undercity, they reproduced only by infecting us. But now, there are more every
So,
day.
Judge, what else do you like to watch? What do you like to play?
A few every year, but only as meat. The serum the Upworlder brought us has held true. We do not sicken, but now the serum is gone. We have had 4 infants born who could not be immunized. All
That's a big
boys.
problem.
We will not be able to protect them forever. We need
Should
our
have saved
full
like
strength to
one
defend the
for
tribe.
study.
Maybe the immunity was inherited. Maybe we do not need to worry that a bite, a scratch, will turn our children against us. Maybe I do not need to fear.
And you probably should have gotten to a point too where like you started to spread it out. Like you had like a warrior cast. You know, people who were like their job was to like deal with the Rackle, and people who didn't have to interact with the Rackle regularly didn't get it. And if something went wrong too, you'd have a baseline for whether or not it was inherited. There's like a little bit of mismanagement on their part. Very unfortunate, honestly. Why are there so many Imperials out here? Like, I didn't really react to that yet, but they're just like vibing. You play everything really peak has been fun with friends lately. That's awesome. And this group is doing a Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode run. That's awesome. Baldur's Gate is one of those games that I've really wanted to play for a long time. I haven't gotten around to. Now, I've already picked this up in a past life, but I doubt Federal has. Yeah, I've already picked this up. You can get some nice points from that. It's a pretty easy one to get to, honestly. No! Made it all the way up there without a problem, but coming back down. That's too tough. Like, what are these guys doing here? What y'all doing, Willis? Like, I'm not. This is not at all for like quest or XP or anything. Ooh, they're fighting a rat ghoul. That's fun. Let's just let it happen. And then walk away. Alright, back this way. But yeah, like, I feel like there's... Someone's gotta have a quest that happens over here. Probably the Republic Trooper to, like, knock the Empire off Taris, because... Like, what? Just in a whole Imperial garrison. Best gaming experience you've had? That's awesome. I'm working right now on putting together... We're gonna do, not Baldur's Gate, but like an actual, like, live streamed D&D series. It's in the works. Federal is gonna be part of it. I'm excited. Baldur's Gate is something I gotta get to, because I love D&D. It's been such a massive part of my life. And Peak sounds fun too, but I don't know much about it. And I'm glad that you've been enjoying it. I'll have to consider streaming Baldur's Gate if you stick around. It's something I might like to watch. I try to, you know, find a balance between streaming games that I like and that, you know, I can offer very easily, you know, clearly enjoy, have fun with you guys, don't want to be a drag or anything. You know, we talked earlier today about, you know, there's a balance between being genuine. You don't have to, like, wholly love everything you're doing. It's okay to, like, force it a little bit because you care. But, I don't, it'd be a little bit too disingenuous for me to play some games and say that I enjoy them. But Baldur's Gate, I would love to play, so that could really work out, you know. Something I want to watch, something I want to play. I have to do that instead of my usual, but we will see. That's awesome. It's the best gaming experience that you've had. I can believe that. There's just so much there. That's what I love about D&D. It is just peak gaming. It lets you be basically whoever you want to be. It's gaming in its, like, its purest form almost, but also like a very high form. You can bring the deeper parts of yourself and the higher parts of yourself into it, rather than it just being like a hack and slash. Alright. I know we should go. There's still one more of these, like, recordings we gotta watch, though. And, like, it's stupid they put them all over the place, because now we gotta backtrack and then come back here. But just, like, I want someone watching to, like, forget about it, you know? Like, get distracted by the other story. Gosh, you don't play D&D or anything. I mean, that's basically, Baldur's Gate basically is just, like, D&D for games. That's what it's based off of. All the classes, the way they interact with each other, the races, the, even to a degree, the nations. Kind of just is a video game of D&D. Where are we going? Appreciate my company being good enough. I can just, like, look at the map while the rat ghoul is actively trying to murder me and not have to worry about it. It's awesome that you're able to like it that much, not having played D&D. So what's your favorite class? And tell me a little bit more about this honor run, because I'm not totally up to speed with how it works, how Baldur's Gate works. For lack of it, not that there isn't a better term, I just can't think of one right now. Like the Urban Dictionary, basically, of Baldur's Gate. He died. Alright, I think this is the last one.
I am Kuki, 14th Keeper of Memories after Rukil. We now number 53 adults and 21 children. We lost
In a
4
long
able
time.
bodies and 2 child bearers to the Rakghoul virus this year.
Uh-oh.
Our records say there used to be a cure. We have lost so much. Tomorrow, we leave to search for higher ground. Plants are growing. Nature has reclaimed what once belonged to men. Nature is cruel. 2 of every 3 of our babies die to sickness and hunger. If we are to live, we must rebuild our walls.
They made it a long time to reach like the 40 to some keeper, but I don't think they made it, unfortunately. Oh, that's what the final cairn's about. Gotta go back here? You're kidding me? Alright, we're going back here. Ah! You're doing a Death Cleric on this run. I like the honor system. Like, you get 1 save, and then, like, if the whole party gets wiped, you have to leave. That's awesome. This is a really fun way. It makes you get more invested, because it becomes more real when there's consequences. Tells more of, like, an authentic story. You know, just, you know, rewrite it when the going gets tough. Fighter is up there for my favorite classes that I've played. I played 1... and I'm talking just D&D now. 1 campaign as a fighter. I did like that character a lot. Fighter probably has the most going on right now. I heard they fixed Ranger in Baldur's Gate though. But the most going on like 5e D&D in terms of stuff you can do that's interesting the entire game through. Compared to the magic classes. But yeah, at some point it really just comes. Fighters and stuff are good with like martial classes are good with certain technical skills and like up close and personal or like killing 1 enemy, like a boss fight. Martial classes are great, and the magic characters are more AoE and stuff like that. But
We forgot.
Death Clerics are very interesting.
I have Rukil's descriptions. I know there was a
I
city
forgot.
once.
That's like that's
I know
poetry.
A city is many houses,
I don't know the memory.
many people. I am the only one.
Oh
Now,
no.
there is just us. We have stopped having children. The old records say it is from toxic radiation. We once called this the Promised Land. It was a lie. It is our grave.
Yeah, the cursed legacy of Revan. A half measure in totality. They never should have left the underground either. That's what happened. You know, you can't just give people a promise. You gotta be present. That's what the Eucharist is. And the church. What was I thinking? So tell me a little bit more about the Death Cleric. The 3rd attempt at honor mode first got before wiping is about 10 hours in. Wow. It happens that quickly. That's wild. That's really cool, though. The over-the-top Christian theming with the Israel scripture. What scripture? Israel scripture? It's a different verse every day, my dude. Oh, your problem is. Welcome, though. Classic Groiper. Have no idea what he's talking about. Come in, trash talk, make himself look like an idiot, and walk out. But it's nice to meet you. Ironically, not a fan of Israel or anything like that, but you wouldn't know that. It's a doomed ideology that's bound to eat its own. They have no order or discipline.
Are going to Israel?
apparently this is APAC sponsored stream. Because I have a Bible verse that happens to mention Israel in it. Toxicity cannot survive, and neither will that ideology. A bunch of anarchists. Too big for their britches.
Just leveled up again.
Death Cleric was something I was trying for fun and ended up liking all of the necrotic damage. Heck yeah. So, like, in terms of Death Cleric, is it like a necromancer where, like, you're raising her from the dead, or are you just, like, you're devoted to death? That's what it is, right. Like, you basically worship a deity that rewards you for death. And you're able to do necrotic damage, suck the life out of people. You're an avatar of death. It's interesting, like, that's a really interesting way to play, too, you know? Because, like, it allows you... Because on one hand, death is, like, a natural... Like, it's a force of nature. And it's even kind of like a good thing, depending on your viewpoint on life. Especially from a cleric's point of view where there's an afterlife. Death isn't always a bad thing. It's a gateway. And so, like, are you an avatar? You can be an avatar of justice, or you can be an avatar of malice. It's a really interesting way to live. Alright, I gotta create my own. I'm not gonna join you because we've had that go poorly in the past.
Hey, I just got a casino chip.
Nice! We can go to the Emperor's Casino together. I think my favorite class in D&D would be... I'm that kind of... I mean, if you can't tell, basically... can't tell from the stream. I guess I'm a paladin kind of guy. Paladin or like a classic cleric. It's kind of hard because I could lean either way. Like, because in either class style, you can really get like a pretty perfect balance between the two. But I feel like sometimes a cleric can be easier to get like a perfect mix between martial and magic, which is what I look for. Like Jack as well. Like I'm a jack of all trades kind of guy, and whatever I play. So I like having like it's a bit of magic, and then it's a bit of because there's a magic spectrum versus the martial spectrum, and then there's also like holy magic versus dark magic, which is kind of like its own realm of magic. That's different from like the natural magics, and like cleric especially even allows you to dabble a little bit into the druid stuff. So it's just like you get a little bit of everything in there. No raising the dead, just killing folks with a death energy. Yeah, it wouldn't serve death to raise people, man.
Lord Angle, my interrogation is complete. Transmitting my report to you now.
Your efficiency will be noted. Take Dr. Godera to Droman Kaas. I have plans for him.
You never mentioned you were working for Angrel.
What is this? Explain yourself, Watcher.
To ensure mission success, I compromised with the Jedi. He's here for the Doctor.
You compromised? With the Jedi vermin who killed my son? Perhaps I should be grateful. You spared me the effort of hunting you down.
It's between one or two. Slapping dudes around being a strength monk. Back to that in a second. That's gonna make him want to prove himself. That's gonna make him want to face me more, which is what we want to force him to do.
Stop throwing your lackeys at me. If you want to end this, do it in person.
Watcher, bring me this filth alive. I will kill him myself.
Respectfully, my lord. I'm duty-bound to honor our bargain.
This is the difference between intelligence and the Sith.
That Jedi.
Very well, Lord.
Imperial mindset and the Sith.
I apologize for reneging on our deal, but I have orders. You understand? I recommend you surrender.
You know I can't do that either. Unfortunate reality of war.
Give me Dr. Godera. Walk away while you still can.
We seem to be at an impasse. This is not the ending I would have chosen.
The Empire would have been a very different thing if the Sith were not in charge of it. It is one of the not talked about lessons of Star Wars, that like, never to the extreme of an empire, but part of, the lesson of the New Republic is that there is such a thing as too weak. Like Star Wars is all about balance and harmony. And like it shows that there is some virtue in the order of the Empire that can be found, especially in people like Imperial intelligence. That's why I love the Imperial agent storyline in SWTOR. Alright. It's an unfortunate thing. I'll come back after this whole story thing is right. I'll come back to the monk thing.
Angrel underestimates you. 20 years. I've avoided becoming a casualty of Sith madness. But an order is an order.
You have my sympathy.
I wish these events could have ended better.
I served the Empire as best I could. I have no regrets. Regardless,
Good man.
you are the victor here. How do you wish to proceed?
I'm taking you in.
I'll hand you over to the Republic military. You'll be a prisoner of war.
My loyalties forbid that, but you've been a worthy adversary. I won't ask you to tarnish yourself by killing me.
No!
You think a Jedi would have been able to sense that?
Yeah.
Farewell, Jedi.
Or even just like a human being would have been able to infer like he's a spy. He's gonna have some method of doing that. We couldn't let him go. He's too dangerous. Like, we could have stopped that from happening. Think about it. I forget. I feel like there's a scene where Anakin did that in one thing. Or maybe he did the opposite. Bounty Hunter is by far your favorite class in SWTOR. It has a really cool storyline that a lot of people sleep on. Because it can kind of be hard to get into if you're not, like, really invested in that type of story. But if you are, it hits it. Like, it scratches that itch pretty perfectly. And it's just so fun to play style. All the gadgets and things. You feel like a true Mandalorian. I wish that's something you could have done more. I get why they didn't go farther into it. So it would have been kind of on brand for SWTOR. Maybe an expansion someday. But for like Old Republic, KOTOR, very Mandalorian heavy themed. As for the monk thing, I don't know if you know the show Naruto. I'm watching it right now. It's a lot of fun. It's really interesting to talk about storytelling and different types of stories. Like just an Eastern story instead of Western story we're watching. It's like, everything here is not about, you expect it to be about friendship and they learn about caring people. It's no, like every story beat, even ones where you think it's going to be like, oh, and this is teaching him the value of friendship. It's like, no, this is the lesson he learns is I got to work harder to be better than this guy. This guy was so heroic and so virtuous. This inspired me to be good to him or anything. It inspires me to be better than him because I want to be the best. And I think it's very interesting, that difference in mentality. But they still have the value of friendship. It's just like which kind of takes the lead. It's really interesting. It's kind of a lot of fun. But there's someone in there who's just like, that's his approach to things. Instead of using magic, it's all about physical force. Weird tangent. Great show. We'll tell you about sometime. But I have wanted to play monk for a long time too. I have a buddy in high school who played a Kenku monk, who was just like, just epic. I love it because he mixed in such a perfect way that like he was just invisible too. It's like a rogue without being a rogue. All right, Dr. Gadara, what can we do for you?
Are you all right? I'm a Jedi Knight sent by General SWTOR to rescue you.
SWTOR? That old man never gives up, does he? The Imperials gave me a Class 4 truth serum. Don't remember the interrogation, but I fear they learned too much. I suppose you plan to take me back to Coruscant? I left for good reason, you know.
Circumstances have changed.
We need you, Doctor. The Republic is endangered.
It's been endangered since that idiotic treaty. The Sith Empire only sought a strategic pause in the fighting. Time to gather strength for a final crushing blow. The Senate ignored my projections.
Hold on, Mike.
I refuse to serve such monumental ignorance.
What's up, Mike? Sure, give me a second. I gotta finish this up. Democracy is imperfect.
A government founded on freedom of choice is going to make mistakes, but it can also correct them.
I hope the fools who were in power when I left have been voted out of office. If it hasn't started already,
At the very least, you can help us stop the Empire.
Is imminent. I'm ready to face what's coming. Perhaps it is time I returned. Finish the war and wipe out the Empire for good.
Finish the fight. Alright, in 1 second, help my brother out. I'll be right back. Smuggler's another good class. Oh, yes! It is very interesting when like, it's not so cookie cutter. You get, like, that's what I loved about Smuggler and Bounty Hunters. You gotta figure out, an Imperial Agent, even. You gotta really think for yourself. Like, where the virtue is and where isn't it. Yeah, it is really cool. Smuggler's a good class. I like the morally ambiguous character. I don't know why. Why did I read that twice? I'm tripping. I gotta get him this Tylenol. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm sure I feel bad about that guy who like I kind of came down hard on, but he came down hard on me. I don't know. God bless him. Wish him well. I did say welcome. Like that's the idea. I don't know. If he can't take the heat, don't step in the kitchen. Come after me like that. Mixed bag. Mixed bag. Oh, ambiguous. Alright. Well, I'm back. Oh, ambiguous. We just brought into the Republic someone who uses weapons of mass destruction as a regular practice. Very morally complicated issue. For another day, 'cause that's a lot. Alright, we're heading out of here. You good, Federal?
Yep.
Sweet. This way.
Done.
I need to play a rogue, and like I really want to play a rogue in D&D, especially like I want to play like a rogue who's kind of like Gandalf the Grey, who's just like running around, like making connections, that kind of thing. What is challenging call? Oh, it's kind of just this. I mean, it helps. It would help in a boss fight if we ever, like, in a boss fight that's actually hard. if I were to use that, it decreases damage done to anyone other than myself. There's a flashpoint coming. We're gonna do the flashpoint hammer point station in between this world and the next one. I don't have much left to do here.
Another casino chip.
Nice.
Emperor sure did like Gambling.
Hear me out. Jack of Clubs gets popular enough. You make a Jack of Clubs casino. It can happen. Casinos are a complicated thing. I think it's the business of addiction to a degree. It's really how they run it. They should have cutoffs and stuff like bars do. Some bars. Even then, most bars that do it just do it for their own self-preservation, but like... Help a brother out. Alright. Let's just quick travel to Morn. M-O-R-N-E. It's right near that green entrance. Fight me, yo, wizards. Honestly, like, some of the most comedic moments from my childhood come from playing D&D. I feel like Baldur's Gate gives you that experience, too. Forget Federal. What other classes have you played in this?
Nothing.
Okay. Have you watched any of them?
Oh yeah, I've watched the Rad Brad play as the Sith and the Imperial Agent.
Got you. Epic. You gotta play Agent yourself sometime. That's like a life-changing story.
Agent Pete. Yeah.
Yes. I would put Smuggler up there with it too. What would you like to trade with me? Some rando accidentally traded with me. I accepted. Fun. They didn't give me anything.
What did they want to trade?
They didn't want to trade. Hey, there's a blaster over here apparently for you in this chest. I opened a chest and I gave 3 things for the party, and they're all for you.
Oh, really?
What'd I do to piss off the DM? You want from me? Ankabalu? Why?
You guys traded?
Yes, but hold on. How do I change, like, who I'm talking to? Like, I'm only talking to group right now. Whoa! No way, that was someone who watched the stream. Kenkbaloo. Remove me, that was Judge, we will never know. But I just popped in and gave me 100,000, I think 100 million credits. How many was this? 100 million credits. Thank you so much, whoever that was. I will very much have a good stream. May God bless you, brother. Thank you so much for that. Wow! Cool seeing other people do that. This is just such a great community, SWTOR. I hope I can give it back someday. I'll have to give some of this stuff out. Some of these credits to people I see. Especially you guys in chat. Anyone comes out, wants to play with us. That's the cool thing about doing MMO too, is that, like, rather than just like our normal RPG Let's Plays, that you guys can come meet us in the game. And I now have 1 million credits to give out to do my own good deeds. Pay it forward. It's like the thing at the drive-thru, you know? Someone pays for you, and you pay for the next guys. Well, they said have a good stream, so I know I'm a streamer. Thank you so much, whoever did that, if you're here. Good person. Making the world a better place a little bit at a time is the way to do it.
Holy crap, I'm gonna die.
I can help you out. Yeah, this is heroic area, so you gotta be a little bit more careful. I totally did that to the wrong person. I have the ability to like make people do less damage to people who aren't me, and I did it to the person who is already attacking me, and not to you. Not the person who's attacking you. Well, I could just put on this helmet right now. What does this look like if I put it on over here? This is so wild. I love it. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it for like the vibe of the because they also just brought it back. They're bringing back in a comic the Genji's Clone Wars, like Jedi wear clone armor thing. Oh, I'm dying horribly. Oh, Mama, help me.
Me too.
Oh, I'm gonna orbital strike. We do have a bunch of health kits in our inventory, probably.
Oh god, we're gonna die. We're so dead.
Nah, we got it. I called down help from above. Big G gives a little bit of help. I did some praying. That's the cleric life right there.
We're not even getting anything from there.
Nope. We get a bunch of stuff at the end. You have $5 burger, $5 fries, $5 tacos. Dude, $5 fries is wild. I wish I could, but I have negative $2 in my bank account. So, God bless you. that's what I got. Waiting for that Twitch paycheck. I was telling someone earlier stream, a very odd payment schedule. Basically, when you hit affiliate, it's not consistent until like you're making, like if you're making $100 a month, they'll start giving that to you. But if not, you either get paid every 4 months if you haven't hit 100, or you get paid when you hit 100. And then it starts counting down again. So it's really, like I have no, no real way of knowing exactly when Twitch is gonna pay me. Not that this is the only thing I do. And I have enough money, like if I really needed it, but... tell you what, follow, we'll give you a sub sometime. That's what we'll pay it for. That's like $5. This is one of like 5 jobs I do, honestly. It's not there yet. What I do, this guy's invisible for me. He's in the ground. So I do this. I work on my parents' farm and helping with the cows, chickens, horse, the garden, that kind of thing. I work at my alma mater high school as a percussion instructor, and then I'm also just starting college next spring. A little bit old. I kind of decided to do work and figure my life out in between. Part of it too is because I went to the military out of high school. Had a bad injury that kind of set me back for a while to figure a lot of that stuff out. But I get money from that too. A little bit of check in the mail to make up for I pay like $10,000 in medical bills a year. So I do a lot. I'm very much a jack of all trades in just about every aspect of life, which I'm grateful for. Like as hard as the difficulty, not a lot of people I feel like expect to be there, is that it is hard to like shift gears. I get in the mindset of doing one thing and I sit down here, just scooping cow poop, and I come in here and I'm streaming and like my mind isn't fully there yet sometimes. On the other hand, it's that you get to experience a little bit of everything, and I'm very grateful for that. It's a great way, very cool. Lots of irons in the fire. I would love to do this long term. Like the stuff I do on the farm, I love to do long term, just not as much as I do. Like, I love it to be like a small part of my life. Have like a couple animals, have like a small garden, long term, but nothing too massive. I love to be able to. You gotta what?
Log out.
Why do you gotta log out?
Because it won't let me right click anything.
Oh. It just like kicked me out too, for some reason.
Oh.
Maybe.
They kick you out?
Yeah, it kicked me out. Oh no, I have to do it all over again because you were in the phase with me. Oh, Federal, what'd your Wi-Fi do? What'd your Wi-Fi do? I'm scared.
It was the game
itself. It was the game. I'll wait for you to come back. We can do it again. Rather than lively conversations. Yeah. Band's something always been part of my life, but not like my main thing. What I'm in school for is business management. And I have an ambition of what I want to do with my life in that regard, but basically there for now. This is something that I always want to be a part of my life too, what I'm doing right now, but something I look at as being hopefully more like gets me big at some point, but then becomes a launching off point for something else, and this can go back to being like a every now and again thing like it is now. Right now I'm doing 3 streams a week. Outside of band season I usually get in 4. I want to keep that pretty consistent. Every other week I do 4 because I do some Saturdays. Let me know when you're back in, Federal.
Oh, I'm in.
You're in? Where are you?
In the area.
What? You're in there? You're not in my group, though.
No, I forgot to add you in the group.
Come back out. Come back out. You weirdo. Wait, how is my probe droid injured? I can't join because you're conflicting group phases. Because you're in the phase. You have to leave.
Oh, okay.
How did my droid get injured? They're not a part of combat. I appreciate that, my man. I do. I am in my 20s. I'm in I'm about halfway between 20 and 25. Back into specific. Honestly, people could dox anything they want to know about me at this point. But I have to reset my local phases. How do I do that? Like, easier said than done. I reset my local phases. I can't do that. I have to look up how to do this. But I appreciate that, yeah. Sometimes people do have too big of an expectation for that point in life. Especially when we're not really well set up for it. Right click on your character picture will be an option. I appreciate it. There we go. Additional commands, phases, reset local phases. There we go. We're all good. Let's go. Oh, since you were the one who started this last time, I think it's like totally clear. Thank you so much, Judge. I appreciate it. We definitely gotta get you that subscription now. A free sub. Can you touch this terminal over here? Who is this guy?
I did that terminal.
Oh, I still have to do it. This is a problem. This is a problem. The quest is bugged. Maybe if you complete it, it'll finish it though. I just can't talk to this guy. Just have to talk to him without me. Oh, nope, I'm here. Except I can't choose anything.
I'm sorry. I don't think we've been introduced.
This is the wildest quest completion I've ever had. Do I get the reward though?
Did you complete it or no?
Nope.
Alright, we're gonna have to go out and come back in.
Maybe. I mean, it's not essential. The people have seen the conclusion of the plot. You can get the quest reward. I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
It's red for me.
Yeah. We're just gonna leave that there. I'm gonna abandon that quest. What else do we have to do? There's this valve thing we have to do. Don't go that way. Oh boy, the rat looked very persistent. We should have just quick traveled. Back to you. Let's just round all these guys up. And I have an idea. Let me get all of them. Don't start killing them yet. Just let me get all of them. Alright, stay right there. We want to bring them all in. Don't try and kill them. Don't kill them. We want to bring them all in. All of me. All right. No, the companions are killing them before my orbital strike is bad. Oh well. Still epic. Let's quick travel now.
Are we quick traveling too?
Wait, what? Degree Hydrolan... Oh, what? We just never did this on Coruscant? Did we forget? We forgot to do the Greek quest on Coruscant?
Yeah.
Oops. Abandoned. We're not going back. We're not going back. Thank you for that. That's hilarious, actually. Because there was a quest we had on this planet that was kind of like that. I couldn't remember what it was, where we had to like shut off throw bombs into some pipes, but alright, so that's that covered. Now we just gotta report to a couple people and then go back to our ship, I think. We're just going all the way back. I just quick traveled all the way back.
See what awaits us.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this, honestly. This is kind of cool. Oh, let's take this off when...
Doc, how's Jessup? He okay?
Are you only level 31?
Oh, am I level 31?
Yeah.
Are you level 32?
I'm level 34.
What? Have you been experience boosting? Have you been on steroids? There's something you need to tell me.
Yeah, I've been on boost.
Maybe just likes the game like Sages better. We're playing on SWTOR.
Where are you at?
I am over here. They're talking to this guy. It's hard to... Yeah, I know that was not at all helpful. I'm over here. Look at the map. You have a map. I am the map. Use the map.
Where?
Use the map.
Where?
I don't know if I can help you, but I know for sure I don't want to. Cool. I think most of your characters in Starforge. Might have a couple in SWTOR. Got you. Starforge, like, it's probably the coolest name of any of the servers.
I found out what happened to your promise.
Oh, what the heck is that
There's
thing?
no happy ending.
That's my helmet.
I knew they couldn't have disappeared without a trace. Give me what you found. Let us learn the history of this doomed planet so we don't repeat it.
Oh, wow.
I got some boots.
Pretty bad boots.
Honestly, I like the helmet if we get some more stuff that looks kind of like it's right out of the Clone Wars. But until then, I'm just going to leave this like this because it doesn't fit without like any other white stuff on me. Don't take that any other way. Anywho, we're going back to the ship now, and it's gonna be cool and stuff, you know. I don't want to hear it. Don't even want to hear it. I gotta sell some things.
I've got good suppliers. Only the best sold here.
Are you all going into the story area?
Hold on. Don't go there yet.
Feel free to browse. Nice to see customers. Can I get you anything?
I think you're such a low level.
Feel free to browse.
Just doing some ship stuff. You should too, honestly.
Feel free to browse.
I think we gotta talk to this guy before we move on. See me? See me hopping?
Where are you?
Yeah, most of my characters are SWTOR. But, maybe, you know, if you got a character, maybe we can run into each other. We are gonna, at some point, make a Jacker Club's guild. SWTOR. Mr. Oplet?
Fantastic, you're back. Governor Suresh needs to speak to you right away. Hold on.
Yep, I knew this wasn't over.
Wonderful to see you again. I'm sure you're already noticing the changes your efforts have brought. Ragul attacks are down 80% in the resettlement zone, and the few we encounter are repelled more easily. Construction crews are back to work with a bit of arm twisting, and they're developing more ambitious projects. They believe in what we're doing again, thanks to you.
I appreciate it. Nothing to worry about.
We just helped everyone find the courage they had all along.
Unfortunately, not all of the news is good. Our successes come at a price. The Rakuls we've displaced now threaten our forward expedition teams. We've endangered our most vulnerable projects. The work those teams are doing is critical to reclaiming Terrace. If we don't help them, the confidence
So go
we
back
worked
out
so
there.
hard to restore could die forever.
Well, let's see what I can do.
We won't stand by while innocent lives are at risk.
I knew I could count on you. Everyone working in that wilderness has lost friends and comrades. They're frightened and losing hope quickly. I need you to rekindle that hope.
Ah, she knows how to make me want a Jedi. A good leader. I'll see to it immediately.
Let's get to work. It sounds like there's a lot to do.
The
I
team
hope not.
leads are
I
at
want to get off
Pritchard's
this
Run.
rock.
It was a top-notch swoop track before the Sith attacked.
A speeder will take you out once you're ready. When you land, find my agent Velo. He'll be your guide. Hundreds of lives and millions of credits were sacrificed to bring us to this point. Do whatever it takes. Our project cannot fail.
The judge says once upon a time if you considered high level leaving Taurus at level 21. Wow. I can't what was the like back in the day, you know, were things a lot harder to kill? Like when I go through all these things, I feel like I'm just wiping the floor with literally anyone I touch. Was it more reasonable? Was that how they made use of that time? It's 15-minute warning for everyone, by the way. Basically, let's try and finish this planet. That's what I want to do before I go to bed. Are you okay with that, Federal?
Just trying to get done by 11:30.
Alright. Good man. Let's see what we can do. Speak to Velo. Velo. Talk to me, Velo. Honestly, should have just quick traveled there, but I need to know where we were going. We got this. It is the annoying thing. Like, Taurus is not the most charming planet. And, like, you think you're done, and then you're... Especially for, like, I used to play 100%. Was my... Like, I'd always try to 100% every story and quest. I would get back, like, right about to final leave, and it's like, oh, you're not done. You could out-level quests back and then get no experience for some quests? That's wild. Ew, no. That's awful. Oh, you know what you're saying? Part of the reason you're higher level than me is because you completed the quest and I didn't. Federal, the heroic one. I don't know what the other reason is. Maybe you get more kills than I do because you have more AoE.
Well, I get all the experience from your kills.
Right. I don't get all the assists on yours, but you get all the assists on mine. You a sissy. See what I did there?
Yeah.
I've finally finished Taurus doing the bonus series now. Got you. Let's try and make this bonus not take too long. Where are you?
Over here.
What does that mean? You're
Over
all...
here.
Wow. I'll holocall once I'm... what happens if I holocall on a speeder? No, okay, I can't do that. Just holocall.
Master Jedi. But how... There were no survivors. You weren't part of the research team, were you? Then I gotta warn you. There's something around here that hunts Jedi like the mother of all Rakghouls. The creature's got a whole Jedi expedition, then ate my unit for dessert.
Calm him down a little bit.
This will be easier if you control your emotions.
You watch a dozen men in
was a
heavy
little
armor
bigger.
get eaten like candy and see how
That
proud
wasn't,
you are.
that wasn't, you know,
Should've known
what I had in
when
mind. I
said
was
the
kind of
Jedi
like, you know, comfort the guy, but...
What am I supposed to do that half a dozen Jedi can't? I don't know if those monsters ate the Jedi and barfed up the Force, but they were you.
Powers that you've never seen? I'll investigate.
We cannot ignore a menace on that scale.
But we're gonna ignore
You
it.
can do better than the other Jedi. Be my guest. Let me know what happens, so I can convince them not to send me back in.
I wasn't gonna say anything about him being an overweight man with a bunch of stains on his shirt.
I was trying to hold off from saying something.
Now he sounds very lazy, and now I want to say something. I was like, you know, he's an honorable man. He's big boned. He's working hard. You know, maybe eating a little bit, stress eating a little bit. I don't know. He's just putting on the pounds, survival weight. All valid, all valid. But no, no. That ain't blood. That's donuts. Donuts eaten over the graves of dead men. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna quick travel all the way back. We're gonna go all the way, finish through like just the main story stuff, get onto our ship. Next time when we start, we'll come through and do the bonus series and then move on to the next planet.
Oh.
Because Judge said it's going to take a long time, and I think I agree with that assessment. It's not going to be a 15-minute thing, definitely. It was like one quest, maybe, but probably be a little bit more than that.
Let me kill these rackles.
What about tobacco?
In fact, I gotta wait for my cooldown. I got 2 minutes.
No? You're very far away. I can't trade with you. Well, what can I do with this time when he's just sitting there? This is why Fortnite has the gritty. Customs droid. I challenge you to a duel! He's scanning me. Any weapons found in this person, huh? Find any weapons, punk? Fight me, Taurus! Fight me! And for reference, Judge, we do this every other week. We do our SWTOR series. The other weeks, on Monday, I do Ghost of Tsushima. Wednesday, we're doing a tier list. Friday or Thursday, because of band camp schedule. Friday, we do a flex day where we play a whole slew of different games. I don't know why my guy just got very excited. And then every other Saturday, the 2nd and 4th of the month, we do another mixer. And on those Fridays, we'll probably do something like Crusader Kings instead. It is a great game. Heck yeah, well maybe I'll see you there next week. Next Monday. I post all about, updates of when it's going to happen the day of for the exact stream times as well on my Insta, on my X, and on Discord. And every other account that I have. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the club. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you had a good enough time that you feel like that was warranted. And I hope that we can keep providing that for you. I will remember to get you that free sub. There's a couple of people on my list right now. I'm making a list. We just hit 200. You're helping us to get to 201. We lost a follower today, unfortunately. And then we also just gained one. Yeah, I think it was that guy who was like, just came out swinging.
Oh.
So we're back up to 201. All has been balanced. There's balance to the force. You were the chosen one. You certainly made my day. It was a lot of fun talking with you. If we were able to be here. A lot of celebrations coming up. You're here? Excellente. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Talk about like a game with complex morality. It's just so beautiful. I am totally in love with it. I was thinking about just booting up today, and that's the mark of a good game to me. Is a game like there is honestly a component. We're going the wrong way. My bad. Or I am. You're not. Of burnout when it comes to being a streamer and playing video games. So like the number of games I'll just sit down and feel like I really want to play that. Like I just want to spend some time online outside of streaming. Ghost of Tsushima can do that. Great sign. The mechanics are great. The gameplay is fun. The story is compelling. I love the characters. Can't say enough good things about it. Alright, we're about to get jumped. My droids are still, like, hurt. Like, what's going on? How do I fix my droids?
I told you, Agent. This Jedi never fails.
Oh, we're not getting jumped.
My team came to assist you. We discovered the outpost was destroyed and assumed the worst. Can you tell us what happened? We have unconfirmed reports the Imperial Spymaster Watcher 1 is on Terrace.
Heck yeah, Judge. You people are useless. I'm sure they helped in some capacity. I'm at least glad they're here watching Dr. Gadara. I should say number 1, but I hope it's a part of number 2.
Spymaster was working for Darth Angral. I dealt with Watcher 1, but the Empire knows too much about us.
The Empire's spy network will suffer without Watcher 1's guidance. That buys us time.
Dr. Godera, you're looking well, all things considered. Ready to come home?
I have not done all of them yet. I have done Imperial Agent, Smuggler, And those are the only two I've completed all the way through. I've played.
You'll be needing his skills. Contact me from your ship. Our SWTOR out.
Then this
I
is
don't
goodbye.
want to talk over it.
You saved my life. I owe you.
Not just me, your droid too. Yes, you do. Because honestly, a little bit of both. Like, I'm not gonna demand it, but like, it's not like he doesn't. I can't wipe away debt. It's not how that works. But I don't know. I'll just jokingly say this
I'd
one.
never have found you without your droid. The Imperials
Give the droid
destroyed
some
it, but I
credit.
salvaged the memory core.
Ah, Remo. One of my favorites. Thank you for salvaging his parts. Yes, I look forward to putting him back together.
Debt I'll owe him too, but Jedi can only do things with the support of other people too. Yeah, I'll give back. Make him sturdier. Change his personality.
That droid's a
He's
hero.
all yours.
He deserves a second chance.
Working on Remo will make the long flight to Coruscant more bearable.
I'm glad.
Goodbye for now.
It's been a pleasure meeting
sure
you.
We'll see each other again.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's it. 'Cause there's nothing else to do. We can use the holo terminal to get an update on where we're going next. Unless, yeah, we got 8 minutes. But yeah, so we could come back and do a lot of the other stories in this game. I've touched Warrior. I've touched Bounty Hunter. I've touched Trooper. I've touched Inquisitor. The only one, I think I actually have played a little bit of Counselor. So I've played a little bit of all of them, enough to know like what's going on. Like I know generally where they lead, what their themes are, what the gameplay styles are like. But I haven't gotten a chance to do them all yet. Especially because I was always in the 100% mindset when I play alone. I bet I could get through them better if I didn't do that, and I really should sometime. Just for fun. I could see myself doing that. I should have spaced them out better. If I had the more fun storylines, or like the better ones, you know, mixed throughout instead of just doing like Agent and Smuggler right away, which are like the two best. I haven't actually even finished the Jedi Knight. I haven't done that yet. Part of the reason I chose it for this one is because it'd be like an authentic first time experience for a lot of it. I've done honestly most of it, but not finished it.
Dr. Godera is on his way to you.
I can only imagine what the Empire would have done with him if you hadn't been there. I'm also told you saved a Republic settlement from a Sith assassin. Those colonists were lucky you
He's gonna
showed
give
up.
me a worse
How did you wind up
lightsaber.
there anyway?
Whatever credit is due. Watcher one tipped me off.
Imperial spy master warned me what the Sith was planning.
Your vision in the enemy ranks? Interesting. Let's hope there's more to come. Your work here may be done, but this isn't over.
I'd agree with that, Judge. It's clearly like the main story. And I can appreciate that. It makes sense. Star Wars is about the Jedi. It just really, like, it is at the end of the day, and that's okay. A lot of people want to make it other things. But I think it suffers. You always want to tell, like, every side of a universe. It just suffers when you start to, like, try to make it the main thing. Which is a credit to shows like Andor. Andor knew that Andor wasn't the main character. He wasn't the driving part of the plot. The point of Andor was finding the value in not being that. Finding the value, you know, how can a side character still be valuable? How can we humanize someone operating at that level? Which I think was really cool. But, yeah, so that's my piece on that, I guess. I don't know. It's a tangent. That's what we do. We do here. We play games, we talk about them. That's the fun of it. Star Wars is about Providence. It is about reconciliation. It's about family. Yeah. Those are the core themes. There are a few other I feel like I can add in there if I gave myself more leeway than 3. I've given us great... Yeah, and The Mandalorian. Season 3 was a little bit of a letdown, but honestly, I don't hate it as much as most people do. I feel like internally, it was a good story. It was more so what happened in Book of Boba Fett that ruined it. I do kind of wish he had gone on to become Mandalore, and he could have like become like part of this big team up at the end. but I'm glad Bo-Katan did get her chance to like come into that role. So I think they did actually probably go the best direction they could for the character. They shouldn't have brought Grogu back, at least not right away. They should have put more effort into it. It should have been more of a lengthier story. Right, exactly. And everyone agrees on that. I just wish Disney would recognize it. I don't want to give them endless crap because I want more Star Wars. I want Star Wars to be good. I'm rooting for them. But it just was an objectively bad decision. And it kind of, people crap on it too long. I don't want to black kill anyone. Just practically. They should have given Boba Fett the time of day. They honestly probably should have done, I really wish what they had done is given us more of Jango Fett in some of the flashbacks too, instead of just the Tuskens. The Tuskens were great. I just wish we could have gotten some Jango too with him, because the whole, I feel like it was all building towards this moment of him fighting Cad Bane, of him coming to this identity, being the best bounty hunter in the galaxy, and what makes him that way. And it's his, it's that he has somewhat of a code is what made Jango the best. And I wish that's where they wanted to go with the character clearly, but they didn't. And I wish him becoming like the crime boss would have been like a later storyline instead of what they started with. Or even if they did, they made it clear that he was going to go into the other stuff. That is also a good point. I would agree with that, Judge. They just totally mischaracterized Luke. Luke is one of the few... Honestly, not one. It's just a lot of characters. He's one of the characters that has done so much better in Legends than canon. I feel like sometimes Legends can go a little bit too far with how loosey-goosey Luke would be as to, like, splitting your time between Jedi and that, but he had a lot more nuance in how it was handled. I would agree with that. Man. I hope you keep coming back, because we're going to have a lot to talk about. Those are all stuff. I could just sit, like... It is something we're working on. Next year, I'm moving in with a buddy for... I'm moving with a buddy, and I'm going to have my own podcast room and stuff, so we could just, like, talk Star Wars. But I can do this on stream, too. Heck yeah. 2 weeks, we'll be back to SWTOR, and we can talk Star Wars the whole time. For now, I am going to have to start wrapping up, because I gotta get St. Pharaoh to bed. I gotta get to bed, too. I got an early morning tomorrow. But I appreciate you so much for coming out. I appreciate you being here. I'm glad that you enjoyed the stream. So grateful to have you part of the club. So happy that you're here. And hope we get to see you again soon, because I'm all ready to talk about more Star Wars, especially Luke. Luke is my favorite character, and I am not ashamed to say that. I know it's kind of cliche, but sometimes you just root for the protagonist. I'm glad. Oh, thank you so much. That makes me very happy, both for your sake and for mine. Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, I think that's a great place to end it. St. Pharaoh, you got any parting words for stream?
Night.
Heck yeah. Honestly, good enough, Fair enough. All right. We will, during the see you soon. We got someone that plays, but this is it for me. Thank you so much again to everyone being here. May God bless to keep us all. British Journal Communion, help us always have a great time here. And as always, everyone, may God bless, Godspeed, and good night. Love you all. We'll see you soon. Thursday is our next stream.
May the peace of the Lord be with you all. As we bring to you the readings of today's Holy Mass. Come, let us now listen to the Word of God. July 28, 2025. Monday of the 17th week in Ordinary Time.
A reading from the book of Exodus. Moses turned and went down from the mountain, carrying the 2 tablets of the covenant in his hands, tablets that were written on both sides, written on the front and on the back. The tablets were the work of God, and the writing was the writing of God, engraved upon the tablets. When Joshua heard the noise of the people as they shouted, he said to Moses, "There is a noise of war in the camp." But he said, "It is not the sound made by victors, or the sound made by losers, it is the sound of revelers that I hear." As soon as he came near the camp and saw the calf and the dancing, Moses' anger burned hot, and he threw the tablets from his hands and broke them at the foot of the mountain. He took the calf that they had made, burned it with fire, ground it to powder, scattered it on the water, and made the Israelites drink it. Moses said to Aaron, "What did this people do to you that you have brought so great a sin upon them?" And Aaron said, "Do not let the anger of my Lord burn hot. You know the people, that they are bent on evil. They said to me, 'Make us gods, who shall go before us.' As for this Moses, the man who brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him." So I said to them, "Whoever has gold, take it off." So they gave it to me, and I threw it into the fire, and out came this calf. On the next day Moses said to the people, "You have sinned a great sin. But now I will go up to the Lord, perhaps I can make atonement for your sin." So Moses returned to the Lord and said, "Alas, this people has sinned a great sin, they have made for themselves gods of gold. But now, if you will only forgive their sin, but if not, blot me out of the book that you have written." But the Lord said to Moses, "Whoever has sinned against me I will blot out of my book. But now go, lead the people to the place about which I have spoken to you. See, my angel shall go in front of you. Nevertheless, when the day comes for punishment, I will punish them for their sin." The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. The response is, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good." Our fathers made a calf at Horeb and worshipped a cast image. They exchanged the glory of God for the image of an ox that eats grass. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. They forgot God, their Savior, who had done great things in Egypt, wondrous works in the land of Ham, and awesome deeds by the Red Sea. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Therefore he said he would destroy them, had not Moses, his chosen one, stood in the breach before him, to turn away his wrath from destroying them. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. The Father willed to give us birth by the word of truth that we may be a kind of firstfruits of his creatures.
A reading from the Holy Gospel, according to Matthew. Jesus put before the crowds another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed that someone took and sowed in his field. It is the smallest of all the seeds, but when it has grown it is the greatest of shrubs and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and make nests in its branches. He told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast that a woman took and mixed in with 3 measures of flour until all of it was leavened. Jesus told the crowds all these things in parables. Without a parable he told them nothing. This was to fulfill what had been spoken through the prophet, "I will open my mouth to speak in parables. I will proclaim what has been hidden from the foundation of the world." The Gospel of the Lord.